told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton, we had everything, everything.
Powerhouse Tactical is really excited to introduce one of our original design t-shirts. It's got a front and back printing on 100% cotton high quality t-shirts. By purchasing one of these t-shirts, you guys will be supporting our channel to make more videos like these, supporting our president by wearing it, and do all that while looking great. So please check out the link below in the descriptions to purchase one of these t-shirts. Thanks a lot, and onto our video. So in the past week, there's been a crazy amount of memes online that has to do with Epstein's death in the federal prison. People got really creative with the humor, and also some of them very serious in their meme creations, which kept the suspicion and, for some people, conviction that Epstein did not kill himself online alive for the past few weeks. Then last week, this happens.
She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton, we had everything.
So Amy Robach of ABC News, she's an anchor woman there. She actually was caught on tape, honestly saying that the whole investigative work that she had done 3 years ago during the 2016 elections period on Epstein's pedophilic crimes, that story was squashed by ABC News. And she claims that we were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will, meaning the prince and princess of UK, that with their new baby coming and everything like that. So ABC News wanted to make sure that they were going to be able to cover that story. And if they had broke out with this Epstein story, they would not be able to do that because the Epstein story had implicated one of the royal family members. Then shortly after the great investigative journalism that was done by Project Veritas, Amy Robach of ABC News put out an official statement that says, as a journalist, as the Epstein story continued to unfold last summer, I was caught in a private moment of frustration. I was upset that an important interview I had conducted with Virginia Roberts didn't air, because we could not obtain sufficient corroborating evidence to meet ABC's editorial standards about her allegations. In the years since, no one ever told me or the team to stop reporting on Jeffrey Epstein. If that statement that she just put out does not sound like something that was forced, like with a gun against her head or something like that, I don't know what does. In the video, she is captured of saying that she had everything, meaning including Epstein's sex ring scandal connections to Clintons, the British royal family, and so on and so forth. And she says that the reason why ABC News suppressed her story from airing or being investigated any further was their fear of losing coverage to the royal family. And then in her official statement that was released recently, she says that the ABC wouldn't let her pursue any further because, according to the ABC standards, she did not have enough corroborating evidence for the case. Corroborating evidence. What is ABC's standards? I mean, ABC was able to go full on investigative mode and 24/7 continuous coverage of Justice Kavanaugh's case, just with a 45-year-old hearsay. A hearsay that turned out to be nothing. Not to mention the fact that ABC News as an organization, is actually a Disney company. Disney owns ABC. Let that sink in for a minute. And I have one question to ask the Disney Corporation. How many kids, how many children were sexually assaulted and abused during the 3 years that ABC News suppressed this story? All in order to protect their coverage rights of the royal family, especially when there are new babies coming by the prince and the princess. But forget the safety of all the children. Forget all those underage children that were sexually assaulted during those 3 years. Let's look back on 3 years ago. Who else and what else were they trying to protect? It does not take a genius to figure out the timing perfectly coincides with the presidential election, last presidential election. If Bill Clinton was involved, and it sounds like he was, there had been 26 flight records that show him flying to Epstein's private island. Not to mention this painting. Not only ABC, but all media networks expected Hillary to win the election. And they did not want to be on the bad side of the new elected president that they were expecting to win. This is not the Democratic Party. This is not the liberals. This is not the journalism that the America respected and loved in the past. No matter what the consequence, journalists risked everything, including their lives, to uncover and bring the truth into the light for the people of America to see and hear. That, obviously, is no longer the case. Thanks to the internet and the few people that are still left in the mainstream media, we will not let the story die. We will continue to dig to find the truth on not only what happened in that federal prison when Epstein died, in parentheses, when Epstein was killed. Not only that, but what actually went on and who were actually involved, no matter if it involves one of the Clintons or even a royal family. This is not only a right thing to do, but we owe it to our children, and we owe it to those children that were victimized by not only Epstein, but everyone that was involved in it. Bill Clinton, the royal family member, whoever it is, regardless of that, we have to admit to the fact that not only the fact that they participated in this monstrosities, but the fact that they were even able to come up with these ideas to commit these type of actions. It takes a special kind of evil to be able to commit and go through these type of things. We must dig and never stop until we finally uncover the full picture, everyone who was involved, and bring them to justice. So that was a heavy topic. I get worked up, as I'm sure most of you guys are as well, when it comes to victimizing our children. But with that said, thank you very much for joining me again on our channel. I really appreciate you guys spending the time and sharing your time with me here on Powerhouse Tactical. And we would appreciate even more if you could click on the subscription button, like and share our videos with your friends, people you love, your family, everyone. So again, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay safe, stay yellow, God bless you, and God bless our Republic.